have 3 friends. All 3 of them had stage 4 cancer. All 3 of them don't have cancer right now at all. And they had some serious stuff going on.
And what did they take?
Jesus. They took some, what you've heard they've taken.
Ivermectin?
Fenbendazole.
Fenbendazole, yeah.
That's
Yeah, I'm hearing that a lot.
They drank hydrochloride something or other.
There's studies on that now where people have proven that
People
they've...
are drinking methylene blue and stuff like that.
Yeah, methylene blue, which was a fabric dye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a textile dye. And now they find it has profound effects on your mitochondria.
Yep.
Yeah.
This stuff works, man.
It's a drug which is used to kill parasites in animals. So it's a veterinary drug. So this is a drug you would use for treating animals by veterinary doctors. And it is related to some anti-parasitic drugs which are used in humans like mebendazole and albendazole. And this drug has lately been studied in some clinical trials and some research laboratories where it has shown action against cancer cells in a petri dish. So when you're growing cancer cells out of the human body, this drug seems to have good effect on them and can inhibit their growth. But we have to be very careful. When you're growing cancer cells out of the human body in a petri dish, they're vulnerable to many things. Many things that they can resist in the human body can kill them outside the human body because you've already got them in a very vulnerable position where blood supply is not there, protection of the body tissue is not there. So many a times we find chemicals, even simple household chemicals, which can kill cancer cells in a petri dish in the laboratory setting. But when you try it in the human beings, the results are not the same because when a drug enters into the body, it has to be absorbed, it has to go in the bloodstream, it has to reach the cancer cells, it is metabolized by the liver. There are enzymes in different parts of the body which can break it down, which can change an active drug to an inactive drug or an inactive drug into an active drug. So in real life trials, fenbendazole has not been tested yet. There are some plans by researchers to check it out in real life trials and see what the results are. But we have to be very cautious about it. Firstly, it's not used in humans normally. It is used for animals. And secondly, it can cause damage to the liver. So I would strongly advise against using this drug by any cancer patients for cancer treatment or prevention unless and until it has been tried in different trials. They might have to modify its chemical structure a bit. They might have to tinker with the doses. They might even have to change it to a slightly different drug so it works better in human beings and causes less toxicity. As for now, we do not have any strong evidence that it would make cancer treatment any better.